Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are starting it off with Dixie on a daily time frame. As we said in the last video, Dixie looked like it was healthy for upside continuation, and it looks like we're kind of testing into that right now today. The Dixie opened and started climbing. It's giving us a nice pullback on Bitcoin, ETH, and other stuff. Things to be aware of today. Where this daily close occurs is going to be of significance. If we can close above the 104.70 level, it will be even more convincing of breaking this midline, this blue midline, and starting this run to higher levels. If we don't break above even 104.50 and we make a lower high today, tomorrow we can probably continue back a little bit lower, and that will give us breathing room on Bitcoin ETH for upside. But today's daily close is going to go as high as it wants, and we're going to see. Another thing that you have to keep in mind today is Apple's conference is at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that should give tech a boost if their VR goggles are worth it. So keep an eye out for that. This is like one of their, like, in the last 10 years, is like the first new product, so it's gonna be a little bit of excitement behind that, so just be aware of that moving forward. Let's go now to Bitcoin first on the daily, and then we'll go to ETH, and we're doing perps. So you can see right now Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit. We were expecting this. Bitcoin has to hold this for the daily close, 26,700. If we get that daily close underneath that, oops, turn that on. If we get the daily close underneath that, then you have to be concerned of coming back on these wicks, and more than likely to the 200, because 100 EMA has supported us plenty now, and all the EMAs right now are converging and actually looking like they want to roll over and come test into that 200. So just be aware of that little mini head and shoulder thing you're forming here due to Dixie's rise. And yeah, the first warning sign, if you watched yesterday's video, 26,700, after you get a 4-hour open close underneath that, you need to be aware of 26,000 flat and then 25,000 ish. So those are the levels on the daily time frame moving forward. Okay, if you get the daily close above 27,500, then we can look for breaking this high over here at 28,500, and then even higher at 30. But until this 27.5 is claimed on a 4-hour open and close, we're not looking for higher. And the second you have a 4-hour open and close underneath 26,500, you should be concerned of the lower levels coming at you pretty quickly. So be aware of that moving forward. Let's go quickly look at the 4-hour, if the computer allows it. Great, it's working. Selling volume has not dissipated. It kind of just kicked off, and we're kind of coming to the lows. If the volume does not increase, then that's good. We can look for some support confirmation around 26.5 and then look for upside. If you are going to see volume tick up, which it's already starting to do that on the 4-hour, that means this low is probably going to get tapped into the $26,400 area, and then from there we can see if it wants to hold or if it wants to drop from there. You have lots of points of interest below, like this wick over here, which is around 25,700. So that would be a nice level to hope finding support if we lose this higher low over here at 26.5. We would be looking at around 25.7-ish. Okay, so that's what we're looking for moving forward on Bitcoin. Let's go on ETH. So here is ETH. ETH was doing very good, leading the rise, kind of dragging Bitcoin along with it. Now, what same thing that Bitcoin is doing, it is resting on this 1850, 1860 level. That's a danger. We don't want to play around with this too much. We want to hold it sideways, open the next candle, and continue up. So today's daily close We don't want to lose 1860. A 4-hour open close under 1860 will give you the confirmation that, hey, this high and this high is two lower highs, and we're looking for a lower, the downtrend to continue. And losing this 1860 would give us around 1840 as the next target, the 55 EMA. And after that, you have 1780. Okay. Now, the reason why 1780 is significant because 1880 is the other level that we need to be aware of. Without 4-hour claiming 1880, open and close above it, we're not going to be testing into 1927, and we're definitely not testing into 2000. So that's the first warning sign, is the 4-hour open and close above 1880 for continuation upside. 1927 will be the target. If the 4-hour is going to be opening and closing underneath 1880, you better keep 1840 as a valuable level of interest. And then the 1780 level right here, which is these wicks over here. And then if we lose that, then 1735 below. So that's the 200 EMA. So those are the levels moving forward for Ethereum, and the 4-hour open and close will dictate direction. You can see volume is decreasing of selling. So if we can just hold sideways here around 1860, we can have an opportunity to come back up as New York opens, as Apple conference kicks off, as excitement into the markets turns into risk on mode. We will get some upside to hurt the shorts that are probably shorting on the bottom. So be aware that yes, we are looking for sideways around 1860. If we lose, I mean, we already lost it on 1880. So if we lose this 1860 on a 4-hour, we got 1830, and then a 1780, and then 1735. So those are the levels to the downside. To the upside, it's going to be that 1880 is first level resistance, which is like right above our head. Then comes 1930, and then we got 2000. So those are the levels for up and down on ETH. Play accordingly. And yeah, it's basically all I have for you guys today. Keep in mind that the markets are going to be kind of jockeying for a position as to where the week is going to go. Since debt ceiling is now concluded, I would assume we would have some risk on mentality for some slightly floating upside action into resistances, and then we can roll over if so. Um, I'm gonna be waiting for New York to open so I can see if buyers are there or not. And then after that, I'll be waiting around the 4-hour close for Apple conference to start around, I think, like 1 o'clock. And that will kind of, if the news is good, then I would expect markets to rise. Apple stock will rise, and that will bring the, NASDAQ up with it. So let's see how everything works out. Be calm, be careful, don't over leverage, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys are interested in trading with me live, feel free to join me on the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that help this channel grow. Thank you so much. And other than that, if you haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications, and share this video with other like-minded individuals. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Be safe.